Okay, I've never played Impostor Factory before. I believe this is the spiritual successor to the Moon and Finding Paradise, two very excellent games. So I really liked those. I'm excited to see more. I think my controller will work. Let's try it. I haven't actually booted it, so you'll have to let me know if there's any audio issues. Audio is maybe a bit loud here. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Hey, how's it going? Still RPG Maker, I think. Might be able to switch to 480p. We'll see here once I start playing. Okay. Yeah, I might change my aspect ratio when I get a second here, but just want to make sure there's nothing widescreen that I'd be missing. No, mostly just horror stories. Alright, let me try this real quick. If it looks like crap, I'll switch it back. Make sure that's actually getting everything here. I think it is. I'm looking on my screen. I gotta move it over, obviously. 80 pixels to the right. It's probably fine. I guess Finding Paradise was a straight sequel to the Moon. We played the DLC for it as well. Hmm. First guest to arrive. Huh. So are we in a memory already? Okay. Give me an elixir. Bit past 3. Right. gonna destroy this toilet. Laurel Fox? Strange crystal. Pool table. And so I'm curious if this game's even going to include the memory machine that's been in the previous two. Kind of a running theme. This chess game is cute and all. I don't lose, I get generous. See Reynard. Very rare steak. Linry. Me too. It's like to be in a mansion. It's not comfortable. Okay. Thanks. Okay. Bronze key. The fox. That was a great little animation. Aw, baby. Okay. What the fuck? Interesting. If this is real or this is itself a game. Bloody footprints are a nice touch. Blood footprint already gone. Huh. Weird, the rich people are fucking with me. That's a good thing. She was just here. Cool. Good setup. Be interesting if this is like the opposite of To the Moon and Finding Paradise, that I'm someone who's having my memories fucked with while I'm playing the game instead of the one doing the fucking around. Should have checked the clock there. Generation behind. Oh, okay. Well, it tells us everything we need to know about these two. Raining terabytes. Who are you? So you could really use a tuna roll. That does help. I know. Underneath the refrigerator is the second most common place to find ice. Jay, this is like the invention of the memory device, and they're like using it on me. All three of these games have a great opening pitch. See it in the corner. Need more chefs. May I help? No. Freaky deaky. I wonder if I go back and I check the grandfather clock. Still a bit past 3. Oh shit, this again. I'm just immediately backing out. Is it real this time? The cooking killed someone. Did I do it? Bring everyone. Why do they need 3 chefs? Just wandering? No. Lock yourself in the bathroom. It's true. Interesting. I like the way they have you do that routinely right at the very beginning. And you know why you're going in the bathroom to wash your hands when they're covered in blood. Bit past 3. Emerald encrusted shoehorn. As you said last time. Oh, must we? Hmm. Rice spot has 2 purposes. Cook best rice and emotional support. I'm certainly in need of emotional support right now. How can you help? I found dead bodies, so then come back to life. Time traveled. Solution is rice. Okay. Are you sure you cooked the best rice? Elaborate. Pretty extra. That says 2021. I think To the Moon's like 2012 or something. No, not again. Okay. NDA? Okay, yep. Makes sense. Oh no, that's where I have to rewind time. Did notice something. They were dead. It's the kitty. That's good. This is something that To the Moon and Finding Paradise did really well. Like, they had really serious subject matter, but they managed to stay pretty lighthearted. And then got, like, really serious and sad at the end. Precious baby. Really great sprite work in this. There are two of you. I think that sink downstairs freaking resets time. I want to say Groundhog Day. There's something bonkers going on. Trust me, I know. Why are you not running? Even I would think I could be the killer. Why would I be running from you? A mysterious stranger appearing double in a time-resetting murder loop. She's got a point. Okay. So we know you're alive. You're all alone in there. Perfect. Why are you listening to murder podcasts? It's complicated. Maybe that way there's more of a chance we'd both travel in time. I don't know how sync-related time travel works, but... You tell me a secret so it's easier to convince you we met before. Lavender. I'll get you tomorrow. What did I say to you? Well, you asked me about my favorite food. Oh, they keep delaying it. Oh. Cool. Hmm. Oh, God. Oh, cool. Now it's like I'm on fast forward. And my operating theory is that it's the same memory device from the previous two games, but instead of me playing as employees doing the memory implanting, I'm someone who's a victim of it. It was always consensual in the other games. It was like someone was at the end of their life and was requesting to have memories implanted. Whoa. That's cool. Even just one of you was enough trouble as it was. Okay. That was cool animation. What's going on? It's going to be about you, but then this happened. In more iterations, I can't stop it. Yeah. She's like one of the employees. It really did make the sink seem like a time machine. I created this world and I created you. What? So like we're gonna do like a Soma kind of a thing, it feels like. It's cool. It's sort of the implication of the previous two games. Not worry about it? Really some good animations in this. Opacity seems to be going down. great sci-fi. Am I? There's a data meter that's filling at the top of the screen. Oh, I didn't realize I had an integer scaling option. I would prefer that. So hold on. Interesting. Yep, okay, so same memory device. It's a cool way to do another sequel, because Finding Paradise was kind of just like To the Moon, but with a different person, essentially. They had some developments. No. She's a patient. Many things that could be going on. It's very interesting. It's great sci-fi. Got it. Hope so. Oh, because she couldn't hear them, yeah. All right, her memories. Cancer as a kid. Go on field trips anymore. Little Prince. Nice. Not doing okay. Yeah, I was in the house before. Oh shoot, I just had a capture card flicker. Hold on. I don't know if that's happened before just now. Let me see if I can fix it though. I'm gonna force it again. The audio doesn't die. It died. Shoot. Okay. I gotta get out of this scene and try to save so I can fix it. Give me one sec. Let me try. Hold on. I'm just gonna pause the recording here. Yeah, I won't be able to correct the audio until after I can save and reload the games. Give me a second. I don't know what caused that. You name it, I'll find it. Aw. Start with your name already. It's just not up there. Cheesy Dad. That's the word lavender. Stars are cool too. Sure, the music here is very pretty. A lot of good music work in To the Moon especially. He would have been gone for a long time. Yep. The light's taking forever to reach us. Hmm. Stars or lavender? Why star if you like lavender more? That's nice. Am I dying? Why was mom crying? Okay, let me see if I can save and reload it. 1 second, exit game. I'll try to watch OBS to see if the capture card flickers again. There's one other thing I could try to do. It is a little janky sometimes with RPG Maker games. Okay, I got audio back at least. The Impostor Factory IF ... Or memories. It's cute. Yeah, we're talking about natural selection. Probably relevant to the game's themes. Picture with the giraffes is cute. You know, which memories get selected for, maybe. It's been a while since I did Finding Paradise, but there was kind of a concept of having like a, not necessarily an imaginary friend, but an IF imaginary friend over Impostor Factory. Graduates, still in the hospital. I'm dropping out. STEM hazing class or something. Good question, Quincy. Why don't I remember it? You're a construct of Linnery. Who isn't burnt out? She a physics grad student. Jet lag. I don't know. Oh, God. Oh. Liberal arts could be very useful. You didn't even say anything. That was unprovoked. So maybe she's the one who invented the device. You bastard. Synaptic modification and encoding of memories. Okay. I enjoy my relationship with me and my wife. I didn't go to college, though. She's a physicist. Still studying next to each other. Got it. Where I met Andrew when she was in grad school, and because I grew up poor and didn't know anything about academia, I was like in my early 20s and I didn't know what grad school was. Like I didn't know that there was a distinction between undergrad and grad school. So I was like, oh, are you like training to be a physicist someday? And she's like, I already am a physicist. I was like, fuck. Nice. She remembers me. Do we ever have a real relationship outside of being study buddies? Possibly not. Literally just a construct in her mind. Oh, wait, maybe not. No, the relationship wasn't completely one-sided. Okay. Your anthropology professor shares the same level of enthusiasm. Just too busy. Yeah, no. Okay. Get it. Shining bright in the earth, they can't be part of the world themselves. Time is so limited, I feel pressure to make something of it. When I think about limited our time is, I can't help but simply want to enjoy it while it lasts. Yeah. My wife and I, this has been our, like, relationship-long discussion. You can't take it with you. So people kind of have the attitude is like, you only get one life to live, so you better make something of it. But for me, it's like nothing matters. There's no making something of it. The heat death of the universe isn't to wipe out all your accomplishments. Like, be nice to people and try to be happy. Alzheimer's. There's someone whose work can make a difference. What do we do that but more? Best avocado salad. Are you asking me out? Oh no. It's because I'm a liberal arts major, isn't it? Yeah. I know some people in my life who have had this experience of like entering into essentially a doomed relationship with someone who could go at any moment. It's really sad. He's perfect then, right? He's okay to just live life without there needing to be some kind of like end objective. We don't need to live to be 80. Oh no. Gone now? It's sad. Hmm. Interesting. You made it. You need to give her the jacket. Ta-da! The Eiffel Tower. So made of broomsticks, a chair, and a water bottle. That's nice. Oh, I like the Sydney Opera House. That's cool. No offense to the real thing. It's cute. Duct tape, really? Hey, I'm on a budget here. Oh, it's a pizza box. It's funny. A decent wall. Please tell me you didn't eat all that takeout by yourself. I wish I could. I really do. Yeah, that's right. 7. Someone's using it as a tarp. Aw. You're proud of that line, huh? I have to not look in order to keep going. How far can I really go? It's true. Yeah. Even if the world ends tomorrow, huh? Yay. Okay, meeting with the investors, I assume, is what that is. You just said you knew I could do it. Uh-oh. Institute? Hmm. Formal party dress well. It's about a horror show. It was like the beginning of the game. Slightly after 3, right? Another one first. Okay. Direct human to machine memory interfacing. Interfacing and permuting. Particular situation. Impostor syndrome is commonplace among talents. I was not expecting Impostor Factory to be talking about impostor syndrome. That's really interesting. They did a couple of misdirects there at the beginning with like talking about there being duplicates. I already signed NDAs before coming here. Oh, there's always more NDA. Waivers. It's hideous. Okay. There's a giant server room somewhere. I do like that there's so many stories you can tell just from the framing device of this one sci-fi object, right? Oh, geez, this game's gonna hit me really hard. This happened to me too. I mean, my wife's not dying, but she's definitely in a state where she was like having to move every couple of years to who knows where for work. Academia is kind of cruel, really, that it makes you move if you decide to stay in academia, because you got to do undergrad and then grad school somewhere else, and then a postdoc somewhere else, and then a postdoc somewhere else, and then maybe you can settle. It's kind of antiquated, actually. Very spare room. You've never gone camping before, have you? Starting with the mattress on the floor, yeah. The mansion today, they literally had a golden toilet. Literally? Literally. Wow. Hey, that's what I said. Me. Just a perch and attach to your hair button. She looks kick-ass. Aw. I like the way they will, like, tactically reduce your vision radius in different scenes. Wild. To say it sounds like it's almost the James Bond chord progression. It is just a rice cooker, actually. The rice cooker's on the loose again. Who writes this shit? It's good. An NDA, she can't tell him about any of this. My wife's clearance, right? Like, how was your day, Andrea? She's like, I can't tell you. I'm like, fuck. Oh, 3 chefs, okay. They did the plant remind and payoff on that. Favorite. Except for you, Race Spot. Okay. I don't remember any of the character names from the previous 2 games, so this might be referencing some of the later stuff, but the game seems like it's a pretty straightforward prequel. I need one more. Don't like that guy. Fresh doctorate, huh? This is crazy first postdoc. I read your paper. Yeah, great. Talk about imposter syndrome, yeah. And some purist academia spreading knowledge for the betterment of humanity. I'd say money, but the interest groups involved are more complicated than that. I guess the previous 2 games don't really dive too deeply into the morality of the device, right? It's kind of just a vehicle to tell sort of a romantic tragedy story. You would think that a company making shit like this wouldn't just be using it for, like, people's last moments to grant them wishes when they're dying. I think they had some comments, it might have been in Finding Paradise, about how they got regulated and that was the only thing they were allowed to use it for, but... Carrot cake. Pancakes, breakfast in bed. A cat. Stays late. Uh-oh. Is he already asleep? Oh, no. It's the waiver. She has to be a test subject. And later and later, he's already in bed this time. Oh, it's the Eiffel Tower. Oh, moving to the campus. Oh, man. Sad. Oh, wow. Did they do the demo without her and Louis died in the process? Didn't work. Okay, yeah. Part of the reason why they picked her because she was already terminal. 1 failed attempts. You were under the radar. Doesn't bode well for the core of the project. And jumping straight into this. Are they going to talk about the idea of using it for people who are already dying? Well, that's fucked up. She's going to go to the cops, I wonder. Not that they're gonna fucking do anything. Just go to someone, right? Their job is to protect the rich people. Travel the world? Aw. Nice touch of the guys selling the little models. This is really cool. It's the Pizza Hut from which you can see the pyramids. I think switching to There Is No Game after this is going to be big time tone whiplash. Fall. Pregnant. Honestly, it's a legitimate concern. Yeah, what about you? Hopefully the kid doesn't tear them apart or she survives childbirth. Literally hanging up her coat. Okay. The tragedy is that she's ended up doing something she didn't ever really want to do in the first place. They do a lot with very tiny pixel art assets in this. It's a pretty great, very small ultrasound. And sleep, so you can have something to reminisce about. Find out the baby's gender. Cursor ended up on the screen. Sorry about that. At least you're not using a smoke machine. Uh-oh. Dev is really good at dread building. It's weird how I can imagine you saying that as a kid with a straight face. Little Prince. As the years went by, its story meant something different to me. Oh no. But the baby won't be able to survive. A horrible choice. even thinking? It's also normal. Didn't want to wake up. We made a mistake. Give you a loading screen. They're really good at the pacing on this stuff. No, they didn't finish painting. I see. Just have oxygen. This is a thing that Lenry is going to regret, and so we're using the memory machine so that her son could grow up without being sick. I'm worried calling the doctor. All of the games so far, it's like each character has like one big regret. And she'll be like a shadow of her former self after the kid dies. Show them the stars, yeah. Thought that wondered when that was gonna come back. How could I forget? I lied, you know. Is it wrong if all I really wanted to be is just another lavender? I really like her relationship with basically everybody, like her family and with Quincy. Like things can be complicated and sad without there needing to be a lot of like bad feelings between each other, right? As he brought her out when he thought she was dying. Yeah, nobody's here forever. Fall again. Is she breathing? No. I think we never got any dialogue with Toby. That all happens in a flash. It's going to drive them apart. Go back to the devil. I like the touch of having the phone ringing or not answering. There's a lot of, they do a really great job with having no dialogue and still communicating a lot. This is great. But she wishes she had died. Snow. Gonna delete them. Extrapolated memories? No. Choose one for me. Wow. Until the game started. Yeah, like the Quincy I've been controlling hasn't spoken for a while because it hasn't been necessary. It's a very smart game to not have him comment constantly. I have an urgent theory that needs your help testing. It's the first time testing the granting a wish. Yeah. What isn't it? Sound design is excellent. I know you're gonna inspect that. $321. This isn't a time machine? Separate data stream where time is experienced differently. Only been a few minutes. Am I a terrible, selfish person? Yes, but... yeah, I would have made the exact same choice. Why are you talking to me as if I'm actually him? I'm supposed to be testing your believability is all. Because I'm based on her memories of me. Yeah, I wonder why she keeps thinking of them getting murdered. Ha 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 ha. You wouldn't know because she hasn't talked to him. Yeah, I like that they had the note of her phone ringing off the hook constantly. Okay. Exterior is based on a more recent memory than the interiors. I like that element that you only see it from their perspective, so if she hasn't talked to him in years, you just don't know what happened. Look at them to check if they're dead. That bathroom is the only sanctuary I had left. Okay, we're doing like a... we observe them kind of a thing. Do they continue to work whether I'm observing them or not kind of a thing? Now they're dead. Do you like her weird question at the very beginning about avocado salad and steak? I've already seen much worse earlier. No, I'm not real. Terms of realness are just as real as me. You raise a good point. Your bodyguard. He protect. Precious baby. Do not be afraid. Is it the right spot? I suppose the humble beginning of my AI. I do like kind of embracing the absurdity of the situation after doing the like really sad part. You can still has room to get sad again, but the crying cat. Right spot, join the party. Nice. Cat? There has to be a better way to put that. Shroom digger's cat. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought they were talking about earlier. It does not. When they die. Hypothesis, you say? Oh, I love the little marker at the bottom switching to them being dead. It's cute. It would not. Are you getting longer? Quincy's also a test subject. Quincy's presence alters the results. Interesting. Wow, so powerful. I love having you do stuff like this with leaving and entering the room repeatedly. Am I technically the one killing them? Quincy's cause of death by observation. Yeah, it is Schrodinger's cat. Uh-oh. Hypothesis holds. Please proceed to the party hall. Gather the variable all death tangents linked to this moment. And they demo the machine for the guests. If we leave this room now, everyone will die. Do we have to? It is imperative. It worked. Oh, I wonder if this is establishing that there always needs to be an observer, right? Kind of to explain in the first two games why they always have to like have people go in and observe everything. I mean, the reason to do that is because it's more tragic that way, right? And like the player can do something to interact with the story, but whenever we look, they do not die. Yeah. Both sides will be observed. Data anomaly as expected. Okay. Take this. That's cute. Poor kitty. It's a long hallway. creepy wood creaking. It's all metal and concrete here. There is no wood. What do you even do? Oh, poor kitty. I shouldn't have said that. Just a little bit of a rough day. This is a Pokemon evolution. The boxing gloves is great. Taking the lead. At the darkest hour, you really come through for me. This is great. Oh, literally the lead character now. It's even funnier. It's looping. Because it's a long hallway. Oh, there's the ultrasound. This is like a very specific mock-up of a quantum computer I've seen before. Yep. The MRI thing. Oh. Whoa. It's freaky. Is it Toby? Mine not really either. Relative to this place, at least. We're a long way up. Oh, wow. It's cool. It's what's happening in her mind. It's a metaphor. Why do you bother talking to him? My parents. Yeah. Oh, this is from Finding Paradise, I think. Yeah. Oh, you think this whole game's a prequel and it's not? Cool. I wonder if the implication is that the other games didn't happen. She's just like trying to imagine a world in which the technology was ever useful to justify its existence, right? Other video games like the first two. She actually died when she was younger. Oh, I wonder if, like, she imagined Quincy from the first place. She never actually escaped in the first place. She always told him no in the first place. Made a different choice. And now she's getting the machine, I see. So lets her know that she made the right choice. Toby Watts. Oh, okay. It's one of the characters from the other games. Being cryogenically frozen, essentially. This is why... Yeah, I really hope that you play the previous two games and don't play this one standalone, because it holds up very well standalone up until this sequence, and now it's like this would make no sense to you if you didn't play the first two. A window to a world where everyone could leave a part of themselves after they're gone. Can't you let it run just this once? And turn the video game off. Hug the cat. Sorry, the world deleted. Take care, little dude. I'm well versed in ceasing to exist. Sure. Do another crazy boss fight. Oh, it's like to the moon, okay. Ha. You're on the moon now. The idea is that we could be in one of these simulations, right? There's no way of knowing. Huh. Do we want that? A linear illusion. You get to live the perfect timeline. Is that good? Do we want that? There's no point, yeah. You're gonna self-terminate? Gonna get out of Samsara? Get off the roller coaster ride? Yeah. I actually kind of like this from Quincy. The game was losing me a little bit there. I'll talk about why when we get to the end, but this is coming back to the thing he was saying earlier. Who cares if it's real, right? It doesn't matter. To us it is. Me time as a place. She's like not sick at all in this timeline. It's the timeline, everything turns out okay, right? Like, it's interesting because I think the first couple games, especially the first game, is kind of like, you know, life is beautiful even if it's not perfect. But I guess this is just taking it to its logical conclusion and imagining like every life matters, whether it's perfect or as imperfect as possible. That looks like the box art for To the Moon. And Neil proposes. You could do like a credit stinger here where like none of this is, well, they've just said it's not all real, right? But and that looks like the Finding Paradise box art. Okay. And that's this one. I wonder if part of this game comes from like a meta perspective to not have it be like so sad, because like the first two are so sad, especially the original. Neil Watts. And you get off the roller coaster. Yeah, that light. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, so I'll have to let this sit with me a little bit longer. I don't know if I can give my full thoughts on it right now. Overall, though, I think that To the Moon is a 10 out of 10, Finding Paradise is a 9 out of 10, and this is an 8 out of 10. And the only reason I downgrade this one a bit, I talked about this a bit during Finding Paradise, but I think that the team or the director is getting in the weeds of the setting, right? We're like getting really interested in specifically Neil Watts and the characters from the previous two games and like the specifics of how the machine works. And I feel like that was always the least interesting part. I guess the first game is a beautiful combination of science fiction and just a really touching emotional story. And the second one is also a touching emotional story, but it starts to trend a little bit harder into like, well, I'm really interested in this sci-fi idea that I had. And then I think this third one, the first two acts really had me, and I was really having a good time with it and thought it was really good. And I think maybe it's that the developer feels bad about making such sad games, because the first one is so sad, and the second one's really sad too. And just like, I don't want to be associated with someone who, I don't want to just make sad stuff, right? Like, I want to make something that's truly happy. And that feels like that's the emotional impetus behind it. And I wouldn't want to come to the developer and say, well, go back to making sad stuff because I like it better when it's sad. But that's kind of my emotional reaction to it, just playing it here, is that I think there's probably more going on. There's more to think about. I feel like the last 30 minutes, 40 minutes or so feels a little indulgent. Maybe you can say, well, maybe it deserves to be indulgent, right? Because of what a great game, especially To the Moon, but then also Finding Paradise, where maybe it's okay to just let these characters be happy, right? It's like, I want to go back to this world where these characters are so sad and let them be happy. If that's what they're setting out to do, I think that that's a fine thing to set out to do. I still think it's a good game. I didn't dislike my time with it, but I still think To the Moon's the best. And I would probably recommend, if someone else is like, which To the Moon games should I play? I should say play To the Moon and then never play another one. Just sit with it, right? Let it affect you, be sad, and try to live your life after that, as hard as that is. I did enjoy Impostor Factory, though, and I like the title. Everything throws you off. Oh, we got a post-credit scene. Is he going to get invited to join the Avengers here? I just don't think either of the first two games were about these two characters. Okay, we actually going to make our point here now. Maybe I shouldn't have given my thoughts during the credits. This... Okay, we're talking about Library of Babel. Yeah. It is a cool website. The website version of it. It's like the Infinite Monkeys on typewriters. And he's just in a room by himself and none of this was ever real. Hard pass. How'd you change so fast? It's a coat, not a cocktail dress. Episode X, Impostor Factory. I did do the Sigmund Corp minisodes. Thank you for supporting the series through the years. Okay. That's the actual end. Thanks for watching.